Alright, let's talk about check if all A appears before all B's. So you're given a string S consists of only the character A and B, so return true if every A appears before every B, and otherwise return false. So I'm going to show you three solutions. So the first solution is going to be just talk about the logic. So I'm going to have A position and B position. So when I traverse the string, right, I'm going to check my maximum position for A and minimum position for B. So in this case, A, B, A, right? And then maybe I want to find out another B, B, and yeah, something like this, right? If this is happening, right, maximum A and maximum B, and then you have to know all of the A has to go before all of the B, right? So maximum A is definitely what? Should be this position, right? So it's going to be what? Length minus 1, right? And minimum B is what? Minimum B is what? 0, 1, 2, so 2. So this is definitely what? The B position is definitely less than A position, right? So in this case, you are going to return false, right? And because this is not allowed, you have to have every A or all of A before all of B, right? So this is the first solution, and the logic is pretty straightforward. And let me just stop coding, and yeah. So in A equal to what? So sorry, I'm gonna say A position, right? It's I'm gonna assume this is what? The integer dot min val, and B position is gonna be integer dot max val. And then for A position, right, I want to keep finding my maximum position, and B position is going to be finding my minimum position. So the initial value is definitely good, right? So for in I equal to 0, I less than s dot length, and I plus plus. Alright, so for current char, so definitely what? C equal to s dot char I, right? And if C is equal to A, right? Else if C equal to B, right? And then I'm gonna just keep updating my A position is equal to max dot what? Max, right? Max dot max A plus or I, right? And B position is gonna be max dot min B plus I, right? Alright, so so the base case, I mean the normal case is gonna be what? A position is definitely less than B position, right? This should be the general solution, right? But what happens if this is not allowed, right? Like what happens if, like, if you can find it, right? So if A plus, which is still what? The integer dot min, or B plus is still integer what? Integer dot max, you want to return true. Like, because you can keep you know, keep all of a B or all of a A, right? And then you cannot find any other position, right? So this is a case when you only have one character in all of the string position. So let me run it and submit. All right, just a little bit debug more, and then all right, I'm gonna run this one. So you want to check all of A and all of B, and then pause at any second. Right, now this is not allowed, and then you're definitely checking the A plus less than B plus, and this is pretty much it, right? So how about this? So I finished my traversal, but my A plus is still the integer dot min, right? And I can return true because I know that the character in the string only exists B, right? It doesn't have A, right? So I will return true. Alright, so this is like the logic behind, right? So let's just use some library. Yes, using a library is like it's pretty straightforward. Like if a string contains BA, like you want to if a string contains BA, this is not allowed, right? You want to return false. So checking string, does a string has a BA? You want to have a null, right? Like the string doesn't have BA. So this will be the solution. Submit. Let's talk about the time and space for this one. This is for space constant. This is for time, all of n represent end of the s stop length, and this is pretty much it, right? And then this one, the time. You still have to traverse every single character in the string, right? So this is all of n. Space is constant. All right, so believe it or not, you can make sure you don't use a library. So they're just using the the for loop. So I'm actually starting the index 1, right? So I'm checking the s.chart at I'm -1 if this is equal to b, and also s.chart at I is if this is equal to a, then I want to return false, right? This is return true. So this is pretty straightforward. Like this is BA, right? And hopefully I don't have. Alright, it doesn't matter. Let me run it. What the heck? Okay, that doesn't matter. Yeah, this is BA, right? String BA, right? Just think about this, BA. And still, the time and space are the same. Space is constant, time is all of n. So there's no need to check for debug more. And if you still have questions, leave a comment below. Subscribe if you want it. And I will see you next time. Bye.